at therapy. I'm not sure if I told everyone I was in a car accident March 3rd, so it wasn't my fault or nothing, but I'm in therapy now. For my hand, got cut pretty deep. I had stitches and a fracture, and I'm right-handed, my dominant hand, so I don't know. But I just wanted to tap in real quick, since I wasn't doing anything. I had did a live yesterday, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. It started glitching. Everything started going crazy. But basically, I was talking about us as a race and how terrible we are to each other. Like, we're not like that with any other races. Like, we're terrible to each other, which I don't understand. It's like, it could be so simple. We could all be so well off if we all just stuck together like, other races do. Especially like as far as business with black businesses or whatever. When I first started my business, I've been in business for 10 years. I've been in the industry for over 20 years, but, I've been self-employed for like 10 years. So, when I first started my business, I used to post my business on all social media platforms or whatnot. So, I would post it on, Facebook. I had a business page. I had Instagram, all that. But I would post other people's business because, why not? If I knew somebody that did something I didn't do, and, especially, black owned or whatever. So, I would send them in their direction. But then I realized nobody was posting my business anyway. But that's just how we are. We don't, that crab in the barrel saying is true. So that's like, if I know somebody making cakes, that's not going to affect me because I don't make cake. So if I know anybody that want a cake, I'm gonna send them to the cake person that I know. If I know anybody that do construction and I don't do construction, it's not going to affect my business. I own a moving company LLC, a clothing line LLC, and I own a couple vending machines. But I try to direct the traffic to black-owned people that do good business, that's trying to grow and in it for the right reasons. So but we don't do it back to each other, and that's just the crazy thing. But everybody else does it. Every other race does it. They network with each other. They network together. Um, but it is what it is. Maybe one day we'll come together. I was I don't know if it was today or yesterday. I was watching something with Gilly the Kid, and how he was saying how this world will always have a way of showing you that you still a N-word black person. Um, I guess he went into the bank to cash a check. It was a high check. Gilly got a lot of money, so he went in there to get to cash a check or whatever. So when he go to cash a check, the lady, he said the lady was looking at the check and she was trying to find every reason not to cash this check. You know what I mean? So then she was like, the bank don't carry that much money, whatever, this and that. So I guess a black guy in the bank noticed him, was like, hey, Gilly, what's going on? What's up? So, of course, the black guy came, cashed a check, Gilly got up out of there. But it's just crazy. Like, we're always going to be like that. And it's our fault. I don't blame anybody else. I blame us, because we're dominant. We're a very dominant race. We just don't stick together as we should, which sucks. Which sucks. So we could be so much greater. Like even how I was mentioning how I used to go back and post everybody's business or whatever. Like when nobody posted mine, but that's the type of network I was trying to get started. Like if someone is in a field that you're not in, it's not gonna hurt you at all. And please, shout out to the subscribers, salam. Shout out to everybody that follows the page or whatever. Tap in, share, support the channel. I'm trying to grow. I do a lot of charity. I pass out a lot of care packages to the homeless. We do secret Santas at Christmas for kids that that's in need. We do everything. Like last year, we did a big Thanksgiving feast. We try to do for the homeless, for the veterans, and it's all free. Big shout out to all the supporters because people came through. They we had all types of turkeys, all types of dishes, all types of everything. And it was just beautiful because people really need that. And salute. Um, People really need that, and I'm glad that people came together to at least try to get that done. Just heating my hand up, getting it ready for I'm gonna have this it's like an ultrasound type of thing. done to my hand, but I've been doing exercise and stuff like that. It's crazy because the accident I was in, you know, it wasn't my fault. We were traveling, someone pulled out in front of me, but it's crazy because the person that we were in an accident with didn't even report the accident. So I had to wait 2 weeks to get the police report, find out who the person was, because the police wouldn't tell me anything or whatever. So as soon as I got the information, I had to call and report the accident. They never reported the accident, and it's just crazy because people left in ambulances. People were really hurt on the scene. Like me, I was messed up. Like, but you know, it's just like goes to show the type of world we live in. The world is changing, and I didn't change with it. Just hold on one second, all right? Is that what the lady was using yesterday, kinda? No, not yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, the day before I was in. She was over there. She was over there. She was hooked to the machine.
Oh, that was the electric stimulation.
Oh,
So
okay.
this can do both electric stimulation and then also the ultrasound.
Oh, okay, nice.
So this area right here, is it painful or is it just tender?
It's tender and it hurts sometimes. And you know, like I'm clumsy, so I'm always banging it against something, and it
Yeah.
hurts. Like you know, I get that jolt of pain,
Okay.
and then it dies down.
Okay.
It still hurts. Like I know it's still healing. And like I said, that scar tissue was in there, but other than that,
Yeah.
it's pretty much.
So just kind of at rest. It's not like throbbing pain or anything.
No. You just know that it's a pain there,
Yeah.
and like I said, every now and then that shooting pain through the hand, but I haven't been really feeling it in the arm or anything like that.
Okay. Alright, so while I'm working on it, just keep the palm up.
Okay.
This is just the gel, so it helps just transmit the waves into the hand.
Oh, okay. This is the stuff that they use for the ultrasound,
Yeah,
like you
it's
said,
the
right?
exact same
Yeah.
gel. So it just, the head transmits like ultrasonic waves that help to just heat the tissue up and
Oh, okay.
break up the scar tissue.
Oh, wow.
So it shouldn't really feel like anything.
Yeah, I
After,
don't
like, a
really feel
minute-
anything.
After a minute, it'll start to like heat up a little bit, so you'll feel the warmth, but it's not going to be anything crazy.
Oh, okay. Perfect. How's your week been so far?
It's
Been a
going.
week.
Yeah, Wednesdays are always,
One
a
like,
hump day.
yeah. The get through day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the get through day for the week.
Yeah, once you get over Wednesday, you're home free. That's okay, we can leave it there. The gel likes to travel. Are you planning anything for Mother's Day?
Probably not. That's my birthday is around that time.
Oh.
And my mother, like, she travels south. We're from the south,
Right.
from Virginia, so she normally travels. I was gonna travel with her, but I think the crew's gonna be working, so I might have to stick around. But I'm not really sure. My birthday's the 13th. Oh, that's right. You know that. Tourist.
13th.
Yeah.
So it's on, was that Tuesday?
Yes, I think it is. Yeah, it's starting to heat up now. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. So listen, like I say, if you woke up this morning, you're already a winner. Throughout the day, be kind, spread love, and always get it off your chest.